Bandwidth by Brandon Quinn GRAYLAND Daniels. Time, afternoon, June 1930. Setting, 2 simultaneous screens. Characters: Mabel, late 30s to early 40s, female, dressed in the garb of a 1920s housewife, wearing black corded headphones. Herbert, late 40s, male, dressed in a suit and tie, wearing glasses and black corded headphones. Black screen with bold, white text reading: Bell Labs Video Telephone Experiment 124, date 06/18/1930. Herbert fiddles with implied but unseen knobs and buttons around his screen and checks the integrity of his headphones. He occasionally fidgets in his chair and takes a swig from a cup of coffee. He looks everywhere but at the camera. Mabel sits perfectly poised in the center of her screen. She's reading a hardcover book. She glances at the camera and sighs.
Now, Mabel, darling, I need you to keep talking. This is the last chance I've got to get this contraption working, and the signal's not quite right.
I never imagined being needed for an experiment on our 22nd anniversary.
Oh, but this is a momentous way to spend it. Well, your parents did something big on their 22nd anniversary too, didn't they? What is it again?
They got divorced.
Oh. Boy, the signal's really cracking up on my end. I can't hear a thing. Keep talking, though.
That's familiar. Well, Herbert, every year we talk about a shared book on our anniversary, and I assume you haven't read this year's book, so let's go back to last year.
Nonsense. Talk about the current book. It'll make for better video conversation.
You don't want me chit-chatting about this book right now?
I may not have read the whole darn thing, but I leafed through it.
Last year's D.H. Lawrence would be a smoother transition to other more important topics, dear. I need to figure out the way we move forward.
And I need to prove myself here. Lead the conversation on the new book and I'll follow.
Herbert stops his adjustments and takes a long drink of coffee.
Taking a broad look at the Kama Sutra, which position will you be using when you diddle me tonight?
Jesus, Mary and Joseph. This is being recorded, Mabel.
Oh, am I kidding? You haven't touched me in months.
This is not the time for this conversation. My boss is going to see this.
If not now, then when, Herbert?
Dr. Carlson just got canned last week, and you have me here discussing Eastern erotic,
It's a manual on emotional well-being, and I'd mind you not to sexualize it. Not chiefly due to the fact that I've had 3 children with you and didn't enjoy making a single one of them.
You've made no mention of this before.
Dr. Herbert Ives, you spend all your time with scientists figuring out ways to help people communicate. And you can't even do that with the person at your kitchen table.
How do you expect me to get through all these complicated books and still keep my job?
I understand you need your job to buy the books, dear, but you don't. Don't you understand? It doesn't matter if you don't read them with me.
You want to disband our little book club here? Darling, my boss actually admires reading, and now this recording is going to make him feel blue.
It's not about the book club, Herbert.
Mabel rummages off screen for another hardcover book and holds it up.
The story of Dr. Dolittle. This is the first book we read together. We took turns reading it to the kids.
Right. Barbara and Kenneth would act like they were too old for it, but they'd always sneak out of bed to listen to us from the hall.
Played the kind-hearted Dr. Wilma, dear.
It was your warm voice for the animals that really made it, darling.
I don't want to disband the book club. I just need my reading partner back.
Then just salvage the day. I'm coming home right now so we can read together.
And the video telephone?
The calls lasted this long. That speaks well to the future. Whereas, considering the past, why don't we reread Dolittle?
That sounds perfect.
And if we're studying a book about animals together, I'm sure I'm bound to pick up a thing or two about the right way to go tail twitching.
Tail? Oh, Herbert.
Looks like the signal's cleared up quite a bit.
Curtain.